Easy cheese Danishes made with refrigerated crescent rolls.
Let's see what's cooking. It's time for yoyomax12.
Hello everyone, starting off with a large bowl and one 8-ounce package of happy cream cheese that's been brought to room temperature. Add a half a cup of sugar and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Now you're going to beat those things together until it is nice and creamy and smooth, and then set that aside. Now to make this recipe you will need 2 cans of crescent roll dough, and I bought the Pillsbury brand, and when I got them home I realized I bought the reduced fat ones, so we'll see how those turn out. So you're going to peel off the paper from the dough can, and then you open them up. And if you're like me, I absolutely hate that popping, but this one wasn't too bad. Now each can contains 8 of these little triangles. You're going to take 2 of them, as you can see they're kind of stuck together a little bit, and just pinch the seams together as well as you can. And you're going to do this 4 times for each package. Then take that cream cheese mixture, and you're going to have to divide it mentally in the bowl to make sure that you have 8 portions, and put a dollop onto each of the crescent roll rectangles. Spread it around a little bit with the back of the spoon. Try not to go very close to the edges. I probably went a little bit too close to the edges. Try to keep it mostly in the center. I decided to sprinkle on a little bit of brown sugar, but you don't have to do this if you don't want to. They'll be just fine without the brown sugar, just a tiny bit less sweet. And then you're going to roll them up from the long end, and try to roll them so that your cream cheese doesn't squish out at the very end. And it's important that their seams be very well pinched. And stretch them out a little bit so that they're about 10 inches long. Now you're going to roll them up. Make sure that seam is on the inside of your roll. Roll them up, and then take the time to pinch the little tails to make sure that they're attached to the roll. And then once that's done, you're going to make a little bit of a little bowl shape in the middle, a little indentation in the center of each roll, because we're going to be adding about a teaspoon of jam in the center of each of these little rolls, just like that. And then you're going to bake these at 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes until they are a nice golden brown. While they're baking, you'll make the glaze for these. You will combine 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, also known as confectioner sugar or icing sugar. To that, add a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then a little bit of milk, just a splash or so. Give it a good stir, and you need to get a drizzling consistency so you'll be able to pour this on top of the hot rolls. So add enough milk until you get to that point. And when they come out of the oven and they're still warm, then you're going to drizzle the glaze over top. Now you can see the one on the foreground on the left, the seam that split right open, and so the cream cheese was coming out. That's going to happen. It's not a big deal. I had a little bit of cream cheese leakage on most of them, but they were still delicious. Now this glaze makes just enough to glaze 8 of these Danishes. And they're best served warm, of course, almost right out of the oven. Now I think I underbaked mine a little bit. I baked it for 25 minutes like the recipe said, but I was using a silicone mat and an insulated cookie sheet, which usually means you have to increase your cooking time a bit. I found that the center part of the Danishes were just a tiny bit slightly undercooked. They're a little bit doughy when I probably could have used another 5 or 6 minutes on these. Just make sure when you bake them that they're a nice deep golden brown, and not this light golden that I have here. A nice deep golden brown, and then all your inside layers will be cooked and it'll be crispy on the outside. And here is a photo of one that's been cut in half, and you can see all the little layers of the cream cheese and the jam, and these are really, really good. They are awesome right out of the oven, and you know what? They stay actually fairly nice even the next day. because of all those extra ingredients in there. Hope you give this one a try. You'll love it. Now, another equally awesome, if not better, recipe using these crescent rolls and cream cheese is this cream cheese crescent square. Now, this one's really easy to do, and it is just to die for. It is really, really good. In fact, I forgot about this one, that I had made this, and I'm going to have to make this again soon because it is really, really good. Thanks for watching.